We'll get something a bit more upbeat. Come on, Rusty Nails. I know it's Friday night. We're keeping you up.
Gee, can we get faster music?
Yeah, we'll get some.
You know,
maybe what we should do is get the Burning Hands to play some original funky. We can use that as put into our title track. That'd be perfect.
I think that's a great idea.
Perfect.
They're almost ready to play.
Nearly, yeah. But we've got to have a rave. Right, and that was a beautiful clip.
Oh, yes.
To start the
2019, 30th birthday at Bluesfest, of course, 30th anniversary, and that was Mama Mihirangi. And beautiful, beautiful band, beautiful singer, and they played just about every day at Bluesfest. And literally the fans grew and grew and grew day by day by day. It's and that's half the thing with Bluesfest is the new bands come in, discovery bands, some of which we've seen, on the clips in the past few weeks, and they start off on day one on a smaller stage, and they're programmed by Peter to sort of like, you're going to get bigger, you're going to get better. And we've discovered some fabulous, fabulous music. And
they featured on the Crossroads for a couple of days.
Yeah, that's
starting
right.
off the day.
There's some other clips on YouTube as well of that Crossroads.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've put a couple of good clips together. So
we'll see if we can
check that out
get
on
a hold of that
YouTube thing.
That'd be great. So we can get a hold of that, get their approval, and see if we can play it on the show. I'd love
I'm
to
sure it's on
again.
YouTube, so pretty much it's in the public.
Well, we like checking.
Yeah, of course we
beautiful.
can do that.
But such beautiful performance and beautiful singers. The girls are fantastic and full traditional.
And that's it. And now the excitement. Can you tell I'm excited? I know I was asleep before, but once you wake the old man up, you can't stop him.
There's no drum roll, just straight in.
Ah!
Boom!
Thank you. I like this.
Yeah.
I like the live band. Can we just do that again? And now for the exciting bit.
Band.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got, Rusty?
I've forgotten. Now, we have, it's a save the date thing. Wednesday, the 19th of August, early in the morning, we're having our second Bluesfest artist announcement. And have we got some heavyweights for you coming? So you've got to be up, watching. Oh, and of course, as is usual when we make an artist announcement, the prices will rise. So now is the time to jump in. I mean, when has there ever been a bad Bluesfest lineup? Let's be honest. Let's be perfectly honest.
Never existed.
No. And I was looking at some of the prices about 5 or 6 years ago. It worked out, we were selling, at $169, $170 a day, prices from. And this year were the same price as last year, and it's something like $103 a day, from $103 a day, depending on what ticket type you buy. So, like, in these times, we're doing our best to bring you the best at the best possible price. So save the date, buy your tickets, and watch the headliners roll out on Wednesday, the 19th of August.
Well, it's I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to that, and I just hope and pray that it's going to be a beautiful sunny day, and we're all going to be happy as next year when the Bluesfest rolls around. That everything's going to be completely different to the bullshit we're having to live through right now.
Yeah. And you made a point very early on in the piece tonight about the government inaction with the amount of money going around. And yet I read in the paper, and I actually read newspapers still. Not many people do, but it's very handy that the parent company of Dreamworld have got a $70 million grant to stay open. And you go, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of people work there. But there's a huge amount of people, as we say, week in, week out, that work in and around the music and the arts industry. And we cross-pollinate, and we all try and help each other.
They've got
70 million to open.
To stay open. And yet the whole entertainment industry
has got nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
No.
Not like we haven't even got the backup announcement to tell us what the details are.
No, I know they've got this sort of the hot summer nights
frustrating.
or whatever. The Southern Nights in November is the next. We're doing that.
Just get the pegs out. And just put us on the line and hang the industry out to dry.
Absolutely.
It's a shame. It's such a shame, and there's so many people just hanging on, just for a little bit of help and support to get through.
Yeah, everybody, and of course this week we're going backwards at a great rate of knots, which again doesn't make it easier. You know, there's not that we were not knocked down, but now we've been knocked down again when we just sort of got up onto our knees, and we've just been flattened again with the borders being closed and the spikes, and it's just so sad. We've sort of really just got to knock it on the head now. Let's do it once and for all.
Let's get this sorted.
Yeah,
let's get
it totally sorted.
So next Wednesday, Wednesday after next?
The 19th. So I'll be here next week to remind you again.
Great.
And the prices will rise. So this is your chance to get good value tickets.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic. There you go.
More good news?
Well, that's what you
More good news.
More good news.
Drum roll.
From the Funky House Band.
You know what? I feel a bit like David Letterman. You know where he is. We have got Bluesfest has recently discovered that we have a new addition to the Bluesfest family. You're going to love this. Can you just throw up the first picture? I don't even have to say anything. Just have a look at this. Look, there we are. We have a team of people from the University of Queensland, and they come down and they check out the koalas that are on our site to make sure that they're chlamydia-free. And if we do find any that have a problem, then they go to Australia Zoo and they are made well, and then they're brought back to the Bluesfest site. Now, this is a brand new little Joey. They reckon she, because they can't tell what sex the little one is yet, is between 5 and 6 months old, and will be in the pouch for a little while longer, but then will be out and riding mum's back until about Christmas, but should be independent by the new year. So come on, we got more photos than that. Come on, be good, cool.
Another
come on, let's see more.
Beautiful baby.
There we go. Look, there we go. Nearly out of the pouch there. And both mum and the baby are well and healthy, and that's wonderful.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then we've got a couple of other photos. I think we've got a picture of mum in the tree. Have we got a picture of mum?
Yeah, Kev will jump onto it if we've got any luck.
Oh, look, he's a bit slow. Well, while we're doing what we have to do here, we've lost mum and dad. We've lost the mum and dad pictures.
They're in there somewhere.
They're in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's no name for this little Joey yet. We don't have a name, and we want a name for the Joey. So if you go to our Bluesfest Byron Bay Facebook page, you'll see the post about this, and you can volunteer a name. Now, you can say what you like, name it, this little Joey, how you like, but there is only one clue. All our Bluesfest koalas are named after artists that have worked at Bluesfest any time in the past 31 years. So there you go. We'd like you to help us name the Joey. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Come on, what would you name the Joey?
Straight Diddley?
Yeah.
Diddley the koala?
Diddley the koala. Well, listen, let me tell you, we've had a Donovan. We've had a mariachi after the Mariachi El Bronx punk mariachi band. The mum of this little Joey is called Buffy. There's Buffy in a tree there. They've just put Buffy up now. That's Buffy the mum, and named after Buffy St. Marie. We've had Mavis after Mavis Staples.
Oh, bless.
We've had Irish after the wonderful troubadour Irish Mython. We've got, there's someone else, Kendrick. Not Kendrick, Lamar. We've got Lamar, who is named after Kendrick Lamar. And there he is there. We've just put him up on the screen. And we reckon, well, not me, because I'm no expert in this at all, but the guys from the koala team reckon that by tracking Lamar's movements, they reckon that he is the dad. So, they can't be sure because no one, of course, was there at the time.
Well, it sounds more successful than the COVID tracking.
But they reckon because we do track our guys all around the site to see what they're doing and where they're going. But, what we do need now is, 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 we do need now is is a gorgeous name for
Beautiful
our
name,
Joey.
yeah.
And we've got time. Go to the Facebook page of Bluesfest Byron Bay and check the post and just add a name for
Come up
us,
with a name,
please.
Because the guys they get monitored during the festival. They're heavily
totally.
monitored, observed. They're checked where they are to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
And
They have beautiful little backpacks that they wear. They're with little transistors in, so the guys can trace them and track them and know exactly where they are. And it's quite funny because they're pretty much like you and I. Is the fact that some of them come closer to a stage during some performances and then move away during others. So they sort of like the sounds that they obviously like and the sounds that they obviously not so keen on. So there you go. So Burning Hands, maybe when, get you guys to play Bluesfest, maybe all the koalas will come round and then we can name them after. But Burning or Hands is sort of...
We can't call them Burning.
No, I know, it's not, yeah.
RL,
yes, RL Burnside. You see this. You can name them after anyone that's played.
There's a big list, though. There's a lot of names to choose from.
So cool. So that's me done.
Nice one.
I'm done. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you for having me on your Twitch.tv or your Facebook page.
YouTube. We're here. We're
Into
doing
the
it.
unknown.
You're on Byron Bay Live.
Yeah. I'm deliberately moving around, by the way, because it's driving the cameraman.
Yeah, well, poor
completely
Andres. He's having to jump up and try and do
know.
all the focus all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all right, my man. No worries.
okay,
Take it
mate.
easy. See you next week.
Look, thanks
that
to
us?
Andre for coming in. He's our special guest, helping us out in the studios. Odin is running around doing chicken, headless chicken, to helping us with everything and co-hosting the show this evening as well. Kevin, who is coping with all the last... Can we chuck a video in there? And Mike on sound this evening. Also, our special guest on VJ Malachi and Rusty in the house helping us with the sets and behind the scenes as well. We're a bunch of unemployed technicians from a production company doing a live show and having a go. And thanks, everyone. And our special featured artist for this evening, the group Burning Hands. They're going to bust it so hard. They're going to be coming out, put their hands in the ice at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thanks for coming in and being part of the show. Really appreciate it. Let's mate, did you get your arm twisted behind your back and bashed on the table to make sure they're on the list? For playing?
Yeah.
You won't get out of here alive.
I look more like Brad Pitt about 2 hours ago.
Well, I'd love to see you on the crossroads sometimes, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, well, gentlemen, thank you so very much. And take us out and go for your life. Do whatever you like and take as long as you like.
Burning Hands.
Burning Hands.
Yeah, bro. Take it away, Warren.